Welcome to IPL 5. This is Gwin here with Quantic Gaming, and I'm here with Complexity Goswser, who interviewed before, and he's yet here again, which proves that he's a baller player to be here in Vegas playing IPL. This has been one of the hardest fields we've ever seen. I mean, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I think I definitely would. I know that even though they're like the 4 GSL semifinalists here, none of them even made it to winners round 4. So, I mean,
yeah,
it was stacked.
That's
I think
silly.
it'd be safe to call it the hardest tournament yet so far.
Has that kind of been the case in your experience to all the tournaments?
Yeah, they've definitely all been getting harder, but I think this one's definitely the hardest because of all the GSL events that are happening here. All the best players are here.
Yep. They all are. And I mean, we've seen, some upsets throughout things. We've seen non-upsets. Talk to me a little bit coming into this because, I mean, obviously, if you come to an event like this, the very best Codes Koreans are here. It might be a little bit unrealistic to say I'm going to win this event.
Yeah.
Right? Coming in, even though you've been in the Complexity House training, how does that affect your mindset as a player?
Well, this event, I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be because the last 10 days before it, I was at home for Thanksgiving, actually. I was still practicing. Mostly I was working on my Zerg against Terran because I originally thought I had to play Bomber round 1. So I just wanted to mostly beat him at the event and then see how far I could get after that. Because I didn't have as much time to practice the last week, I mostly focused on just that.
Yep.
But I've been improving a lot, so my mindset was pretty good.
Okay.
I just wanted to play some good games and see how far I could make it. I knew the field was tough. So.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? Because some tournaments you can show up to and you're like, I could win this, right? And I don't know if any foreigner came into IPL with that mindset.
Yeah, my goal is just to beat some good players and just, I don't know, hopefully knock out a couple of Koreans.
Yep. Well, fortunately you were eliminated.
Yeah.
And that was a bummer. You ended up not playing Bomber first round.
Yeah, I know. They changed the bracket, so I had to play Ganzi round 1.
Which you practiced ZVT, so it was okay.
I practiced ZVT, so it's okay. It was a team kill, though.
Yeah.
I don't like team kills.
Yeah.
But everything went as planned. I had some really good builds, and I took him out 2-0. Then I lost to Lenok. I should have actually won at least one of the games against Lenok. I made a mistake. The second game, he was going Mutalisk, and I was going 2-base Infester.
That's right. We talked about this, and I mean that's almost a build order win because you caused the hatch cancel on the third.
Well, actually, it wasn't even a hatch cancel. It finished, and then I killed the third.
Wow.
And then I just messed up. I revealed burrowing a couple lings when I was just about to sneak 5 Infestors into his base. And then right as soon as that happened, he got detection, and they all died. And I think I could have won that game for sure if that hadn't happened.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a lot closer, if not a win on your end there.
Yeah.
So really, really close games. Unfortunately, falling to Lenok, I guess, isn't the worst thing because now he's in the winners final.
Yeah.
Versus Violet. So on the topic of the tournament, who do you think is going to take it?
Right now, I was gonna say coming in yesterday, I would have said Lenok.
Okay.
But after I just watched Bomber play, I think his TVZ looked really strong.
Okay.
And I think there's a decent chance that he does. I don't know if he plays Polt next or whatever.
He will have to play Polt next, yeah.
Oh, well, if he beats Polt, then I would say he wins the tournament.
Yep.
If he loses to Polt, then Lenok will win.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think Lenok will take Polt?
Polt
plays Weird, man.
Yeah, I think Lenok can beat Polt, though. Okay. Weird is like Lenok's Dominion. He goes Nidusing all the time, queens across the map.
That's true.
He can deal with Weird.
Yeah. He just takes the octopus arms and arranges them. Yeah. All right. So, Lenok is your pick to take it then?
Unless Bomber beats Polt, then Bomber takes it.
And then Bomber takes it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. So, we have other events going on. There's the GSL Finals. It's ZVZ. Who do you think is going to take that one?
That's a hard matchup to call. Hyun's been playing so well lately.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to go with Sniper, just because ZVZ, he's kind of a ZVZ specialist.
Is he a ZVZ sniper?
You could say that. I know that MVP used to use him all the time to snipe Zergs in the GSTL, and I think he should be pretty confident going up against Hyun.
All right. So we'll have to see how that plans out. And, of course, the GSL World Championship. Foreigners versus the Koreans.
Yeah, I'm just happy there's a lot of Zerg players in it, so it'll be interesting for me to watch, even if everyone else gets tired of Zerg.
Do you ever get tired of watching ZVZ?
ZVZ, kind of. I don't know. ZVZ, I like to practice a lot and just figure it out on my own more than taking builds from other people. The other matchups, I often will take other builds, improvise them, see what I like. But ZVZ, it's more, I don't really like to watch it as much, just because a lot of the games go somewhat down the same path. And I think a lot of players haven't figured it out as much, so the builds are more random and just not as like
Okay.
it's not as perfected. There's not like a safe build that's good against everything.
It's very true. There's no 1-rack expand.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, because you can't build barracks.
Unfortunately.
It'd be kind of cool if you like if there were just random probes and SCVs along the map. You could neural parasite one, start that tech tree.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Blizzard, do it. All right, and final question. I think if you were going to pick the MVP of 2012 for StarCraft.
MVP is a hard question. There's been a lot of tournaments, and results have changed. I think 2012 is especially hard because we haven't seen a player as dominant as in like 2011, where MVP took so many tournaments. But I'd have to say, I think I'd say Lenok because he's been consistently getting good results.
Okay.
He got to the MLG finals, and it looks like he's doing really well in this tournament too. And could even possibly take it.
All right.
And yeah, I think I'd just call him MVP.
Good picks there. So the Lenoctopus MVP from Goswser. Oh, I forgot. We had a follow-up questions. Complexity House questions.
Yeah.
So I've been asking all you Complexity guys. You've been living together for 5-6 months.
Yeah.
We've heard some funny stories.
Well, I think I've only been there like 3 or 4 months, but yeah.
It's still a while.
Yeah.
Heard some funny stories. First off, Halloween. Tell me how Halloween went for you guys.
Oh, it went kind of well, I guess. We forgot to get Halloween candy, but luckily we only had like one group of trick-or-treaters. But I just gave them pizza because we had a little leftover pizza.
What kind of pizza was it?
Pepperoni.
Was it just like a frozen pizza that you did or did you actually buy pizza?
It was Papa John's that we'd ordered.
Okay.
There were like 5 of them, and we only had 1 piece left. I don't know how they decided who ate it.
You didn't hold like you didn't hold a StarCraft tournament to see who got the slice of pizza?
We could have done that, but I don't know.
Next year.
Next year,
I'm going to show up at the Complexity House and be like, I'm here to trick or treat.
You could do that.
I should.
We might not have any candy, but
it's true.
Could get some pizza.
If you give me pizza, I'll be okay with that.
Okay.
All right. And I also heard something about that there's 3 of you in one room, and that's to get away from Trimaster.
Oh, well, not right now actually, but people do want to get away from Trimaster. He snores kind of loudly, and it's like super strange too. He doesn't like most people when they snore. It's like a consistent pattern, and his like changes all the time, so it's really frustrating to sleep around him.
You can't. Earplugs don't. No.
They might, but
no.
I wouldn't know. I think the Han players were rooming with him before, and they got earplugs. Luckily, I'm not rooming with him, so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah.
You're safe. Are there any other? I mean, are there funny things you can tell us? Do you have any dirt on Sasquatch?
Dirt on Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Not too much.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy sometimes. I don't know. Other interesting things, once the pizza delivery guy came, and he actually knew about StarCraft and Team Complexity. That was kind of cool.
Did he flip out? Was he excited?
Kind of, yeah.
Did he ask for autographs?
Oh, he didn't ask for autographs. We talked a bit, though. Okay. That's cool.
Did you I was going to say you didn't autograph his like pizza carrying box or something?
Nah. Well, we kept the pizza box. I guess we could have autographed like the bag or something, but
that's what I meant. But
yeah.
Autograph the comes back to the parlor and he's like, guys. Everyone's like, no.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We also run out of milk a lot since there's a good amount of us.
Run out of milk?
It's really annoying. We don't have any for breakfast. I tried like apple juice with Fruit Loops once. Don't try it. It's way too sweet. It's disgusting.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but I was hungry and we had no milk, and I hate dry cereal, so experimented.
Fair enough. All right. I think that wraps up. How much longer do you stay in the house?
I'm not actually sure right now, but we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, stay tuned for more stuff out of Goswser. Any last shout-outs? Any sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, shout out to all of our sponsors, Gamma Gamers, QPad, PNY, Creative, Sound Blaster, G8, Twitch TV. Did I miss any?
I think you missed Origin.
Origin, if I missed them, Origin too.
It's okay.
Other shout-outs. Shout out to Complexity for bringing me out to this tournament. And I guess that's all.
Good stuff.
Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to you as well.
Oh, thanks as well. You can follow me on Twitter at Complexity Goswser, just COLGOSWSER. Probably you'll forget how to spell it, so you won't. But
because there's a W instead of.
Yeah, people always forget that. That's probably why I have fewer Twitter followers than I would otherwise.
It's probably why people call you like Goswer.
It could be that too.
Or Goswer.
Yeah, most people call me that actually instead of Goswser.
Goswer?
Yeah.
Complexity Goswer. I like it.
Doesn't sound that bad.
No, it doesn't.
I think it's kind of like in Ghostbusters, like Lord of the Goswerians or whatever it
Yeah.
was. Some people thought that before too.
Oh, okay. I always think of Bowser.
Bowser, yeah. Some
Yeah.
people say that also.
Yeah. Do you like throw turtles?
Oh, I never really played that game much. Just a little bit with friends, but I
Is
know
that
who
kind
he
of
is.
like banelings dropping on overlords, maybe?
Well, you can't shoot banelings at people. If you could, that'd be awesome.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
It should be an Ultralisk ability.
Yeah, it would be pretty
You should
sick.
be able to load banelings onto Ultralisks.
Maybe Heart of the Swarm.
Maybe.
Blizzard's watching. I would like it.
David Kim. It's the call out.
Yeah.
All right. With that, I think we're going to wrap it up. This is Gwin here with Quantic, signing off.